Happy Wednesday, everyone. Welcome to Susie Say That. Today's topic is friendship. Last week, when I was asking God what should the video be for today, and He said friendship, and I was like, okay, that's fitting. That's good, because I can talk about friendships all day. I mean, I've had my share of the good, the bad, the in between, and I'm in a place right now where I have a few good friends that I know are truly the epitome of what the Bible says about a friend sticks closer than a brother or sister. So I know that my friends do stick close to me. So Sunday, God says to me, no, we're not going to talk about you. We're going to talk about your father and friendships. And I was like, oh, okay. I had to ease my way into it for a few days because I've never publicly shared with anyone about my father and his friendship. And he had some friendships. He had some friendships that he believed in, that he trusted. And his life was ended because he trusted friendships. He trusted the friends that he was hanging out with that night, and one of them, not the best friend, but one of his friends that he hung out with, gave money to, would drink with, and all those other things, beat his brain into mush. He beat my father's brain into mush. My father was 39 years old when a friend of his did that to him. And his best friend was a partaker of it. He never did anything, but when they came to investigate the crime that was done to my father, his best friend went against him, lied about everything that happened. He lied, so me and my mother tried to get this perpetrator prosecuted, but my father's best friend lied to the point where they couldn't do anything. They said his own best friend said this is what happened. Years and years and years later, after the perpetrator had died, guess who showed up at our door? My father's best friend, apologizing. He was crying and very sorrowful for what he had done, the betrayal of my father. And we asked him, what made you do it? How could you do that? He trusted you. He loved you. You were his best friend. And he said, I was scared. Forgive me. We forgave him. We led him to the door and we told him we never want to see him again. We forgave him. We were young, but we still forgave him because my father loved him. But there were some holes in his ceiling. My father loved, like that Bible said he should love, his brother. He loved his friend more than a brother. He loved him. And his own friend lied about everything that happened. When this man beat my father brain into mush, and his best friend said he done it because he was so angry and upset with my father because my father said he was done with them. That means that my father started to walk away, and the guy picked up something, and he hit my father with one blow so hard he fell out, and he continually beat him over and over again. The brain surgeon said he beat his brain into mush. The brain surgeon said, I don't even know what I'm going to do with this. Your father is such a young man. Well, I don't even know what I'm going to do with his brain, because whoever beat him was so angry that they beat his brain into mush. And his friend lied about it. His friend agreed with the perpetrator. Yep. But I can tell you this. My father loved people. He was good to people. He would buy food. He bought cars. He gave money. He bought presents. He was such a friend to many. And at the end of his life, we find out they were not friends to our father. They lied on him. They lied about his children. They told all kinds of lies. The people that he trusted the most went around town and gossiped about him, lied about him, kept the story going and going to falsehood. The lies his friend told, they kept that story alive for many, many years until his friend came forward and told the truth. So were they really friends of my father? No, they wasn't friends of him. They didn't even know him. Really? Because my father would have got his brain beaten to mush with his friend. He wouldn't have left his friend there by himself. My father had the 4 qualities of friendship. He did. He had love, he had accountability, he had boundaries, and he had trust. Those are the 4 ingredients that a friend must have. And my father had those, but he trusted people that didn't. My father friend was scary. He said I was afraid. So therefore, he should have been in the I'm afraid cubicle. If he did it once, he'll do it again. He should have been in that cubicle. He shouldn't have been where my father was hanging around with him and drinking around him. And he knew he didn't have the trust. My father shouldn't have trusted him, but he did. You trusted someone that wasn't stable. He wasn't stable enough for you to trust him. I do know this. If you have friends that you don't trust, I'm not telling you to get rid of them. I'm telling you, put them in the cubicle where they belong. I don't trust you, cubicle. You're a gossiper. You're a gossip on me, cubicle, or you're a gossip about me, liar. You lied on them. Your other friends, you'll lie on me, cubicle. You did things to me more than once, 2 or 3, 4 times. You need to go in that cubicle. Okay? My father didn't do that. He didn't put his friends in the proper cubicles. And look what happened to his life. He just gave them his trust. You get one, you get one. He had a whole lot of friends, and he put them all in one pot. He loved them all the same. He treated them, he was good to them. Best friends and this friend and that friend. He put them in one pot. They just all show up at our house, all of them together. He would feed them, he would give them money. He would do all those things because he didn't know how to put them in the cubicles. If you got friends, ask yourself today what cubicles they belong in. Because this could cost me my life, as it was with my father. I could be somewhere with you. I could just, anything could happen. Accident could happen. You can get afraid because they pull out a gun and you would leave me. That's, I don't trust you, cubicle. You already know your friends got these things going on that you can't trust them. Put them in the cubicle. Don't just keep on giving them your trust. You get a trust, you get a trust, you get a trust, you get a trust. No. You know, my pastor always says, show me your friends, I'll show you where you're going. And that's true. Look at my father. His friends wasn't standing on anything. One of them beat his brain into mush, and the other one covered it up with them. My father had those type of friends in his life, and he had plenty of them. And when he died, we found out some things that was disgusting that they were saying about our father. I was disgusted at the stuff that they had done to him because he was a friend to them. So if you're a friend, then you should have those expectations from your friendships. Every friendship is different. They can be complicated, but you need the 4 ingredients. You need the love. You need the trust. You need the boundaries. You need that. Okay? You need the accountability. Those are 4 things you need. You have to have those in your friendships. Because if you don't have those and you don't have the cubicles to put your friends at, you could possibly end up trusting people with your life and then not have a life as it was with my father. So remember that. Do some inventory on your friendships today. Think about your friendships. What do they mean today? Put them in the cubicles. All of my friends, they got a certain place. Some I trust with my life. Others, questionable. I don't trust you with my life. I can't. I see you. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with it. Am I going to get rid of them? Absolutely not. But do I know where they belong with me? Yes. Because you don't get a chance to get my trust, and you can't give me that. I'm not going to pass out my trust like my father did, like it's candy. You get one, you get one. No, 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 no. A true friend sticks closer than a brother. I am that to my friends. And those are the expectations I have for my friends. So remember that. Where do your friendships belong in your life? If you have yet not to make your cubicles, start today. Make your cubicles. Put them here, put them there, put them there. You'll feel better about your friendships. You won't be laying there thinking about it or talking about what they done did. You won't. Took me years to do what I'm asking you all to do. Even after my father died, I still didn't get it. But later on down the line, I finally understand it. How you can give so much trust away and treat people like they're closer than your siblings or your family members and then not get that in return. Unfortunately, it's sad. So take today and ask yourself, Who are my friends to me? Do they stick to me closer than a brother? Because that's what I do. Okay? Till the next time.